Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Jazz and Prose. Today we actually have an article that we're going to be talking about. This article is titled Navigating New Tariffs: What Self-Published Authors Need to Know. If you haven't been watching the news, there's a lot of things that are being changed right now in the United States, and we want to basically talk about what is that going to look like for self-published authors and just people in the book community. Okay. So I did some research and, I was just curious because I have been watching the news a lot and, I've been hearing about tariffs. And I'm like, well, I know when I've started businesses in the past, I would go to China to get some of the things that I wanted created. So, the wheels just started turning and I said, well, let me do some research. So let's go ahead and look at this article that was posted on April 12th, 2025. It says, in April 2025, the U.S. government increased tariffs on Chinese imports to 125%, intensifying the trade war between the two nations. While books have so far been exempt from new tariffs, existing tariffs from the first Trump administration remain in force, including a 7.5% tariff on books printed in China. This situation poses challenges for self published authors who rely on Chinese printing services, as it may lead to increased production costs and higher prices for author copies. The impact on self published authors. Authors who print their books in China through platforms like Alibaba may face increased costs due to these tariffs. Even if the cost of goods remains stable, the importer, which is often the author, is responsible for paying the tariffs, which can significantly raise the overall expense. So, here are some alternatives for US based printing services. To mitigate the impacts of tariffs, authors might consider using domestic printing services. Here's a comparison of several US based printers. So here we have Silver Street Media. They have their prices listed here, as you guys can see on the screen. We also have Lulu, Book Baby, Print Ninja, Gorham Printing, and Amazon KDP. So, preparing for the futures, authors should definitely review their supply chains, understand where and how their books are printed, and the potential cost implications. Consider domestic printing options. Evaluate U.S. printers to avoid tariffs and potentially reduce shipping times. Stay informed. Monitor trade policies and tariffs that could affect production costs. In conclusion, while the current tariffs present challenges, they also offer an opportunity for authors to reassess their printing strategies and explore domestic options. Staying informed and proactive can help mitigate financial impacts and ensure continued success in self publishing. And we have all of our works cited here where we got that from. So, guys, in the comments, go ahead and let us know, how are you feeling about the new tariffs that are being imposed on foreign countries? How does this relate to you as an author if you're self published or if you are traditionally published? Is this going to increase you to go more digital? Okay, let us know in the comments. Let's go ahead and start a conversation. And as always, guys, we thank you so much for tuning in to Jazz and Prose. We love the support that we are getting. We are here to offer a space of just community for the literature and arts community. So tune in to our next video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.